Hey everyone, my name is Fedor, and I invest in concrete. For the last 10 years, my life has been a mortgage, tenants calling me in the middle of the night because a pipe burst, an annual tax return, and the endless search for balance between renovation costs and the desire to raise the rent by at least a couple of thousand. Sound familiar? I have a precise term for this pain, a profitability ceiling. You can hang the most expensive wallpaper, install Italian plumbing, but your square meter will never yield more than a conditional 5% per year. It is static. It just sits there, and it devours your time. Now, look at your apartment or office space from a different angle. What if your walls are not just a box to live in, but a canvas? The very first, the rarest edition of your personal digital art. We are used to thinking that NFTs are pixelated bored apes worth $100 grand, or weird pictures for gamers. That is the biggest misconception of the decade. The real value of Web3 today is the tokenization of real-world assets. Real-world assets. When a legal document proving ownership is packed into a smart contract and turns into a digital certificate. Imagine you do a professional architectural shoot of your 3-bedroom flat in Butovo. Not that dull panorama for Sheen, but a genuine art project. Light, shadows, concrete geometry. You release a limited series of, say, only 10 digital copies of this space. Each copy is tied to the actual square footage through a legal encumbrance. And now your apartment lives to lives. In the real world, it's still being rented out or waiting for a better sale price. And in the digital realm, it gets bought by a collector from Dubai, simply because they like the aesthetics of a place where they were once happy. Or by an investor who believes that in 2 years, this district will become Moscow's new art cluster. What do you get? Right here, right now, liquid cash from selling these digital copies. But the main thing is that you configure royalties. The code inside the blockchain is written so that every time your buyer decides to resell this image to someone else, 10% of the deal amount automatically drops into your crypto wallet. Your wall sold for the 2nd time. The 5th. The 10th. You are sleeping, drinking coffee, walking in the park, the code works for you. Your asset became liquid even before you found a buyer for the property itself. It's complicated, you need programmers, it's a scam. I'm lost in all these networks, I've heard this thousands of times. I walked this entire path myself. From losing money on stupid gas fees on the Ethereum network to setting up a crypto wallet for my grandmother. And I gathered this chaos into one clear system. That is why we are launching the course Your Square Meters Generate Profit. This isn't a lecture on cryptocurrency theory. We won't be discussing Bitcoin's exchange rate for 3 hours. This is a rigorous, hands-on intensive. In 4 weeks, you will, first, package your object. Learn to see it through the eyes of a digital curator. Second, assemble the full legal framework. How to legally bind a paper deed from receipts to the state registry to a piece of code so that the prosecutor doesn't come knocking tomorrow. Spoiler. Everything is completely white hat. Major developers have already stress-tested these mechanisms. Third, create your asset. With your own hands, without hiring expensive developers, you will mint your first NFT. We'll break down all the marketplaces from classic OpenSea to our native GetGums on the Ton network, where transaction fees cost pennies. Fourth, configure the economics. You'll calculate gas, taxes, and those exact royalty percentages that will feed you for years to come. This isn't info business. My primary case study here is my own portfolio. My properties are already trading digitally. The first 20 people to join the course will receive a bonus that's not available publicly. A complete audit of your real estate regarding its investment appeal in the Web3 format. We will calculate exactly how much your view from the window might cost on the crypto art market right now. Understand the mechanics using your own example. Understand the business model forever. Registration links are in the description of this episode. The number of spots is limited, not for artificial scarcity. Tokenizing 1,000 identical high-rise blocks at once is technically pointless. The market would choke. We need unique stories. Perhaps the story of your walls is one of them. Think about it. See you in the course.